Hello and happy Monday. Angus here at the Bureau. Hope you had a nice weekend. Let's check out the weather for the first half of the week through until about Thursday, with settled and warmer conditions on the way for many, but we will have another burst of strong wind across southern areas. We're going through the next few days, so I'll try to do it quickly. High pressure across the east on Monday night, settled and calm weather for most, a few showers down here. Meanwhile, there is a front arriving in Western Australia late Monday night, perhaps early Tuesday morning. Some rain for Perth, possibly some strong winds and some heavy rain right along this west coast. But as Tuesday goes on, the rain moves inland and weakens away a little bit, becoming just a bit more moderate. Into Wednesday, high pressure and settled weather continues across all eastern states. The front will follow the usual winter path and move eastwards through the Great Australian Bight, reaching Adelaide and southern South Australia very late in the day on Wednesday. So a damp finish to your day there and perhaps a wet start to Thursday morning. Then on Thursday, the front and the rain move through Melbourne, Hobart, all of Tas, all of Vic into New South Wales. Canberra gets some rain through the afternoon or evening. Sydney could get a drop of wet weather right towards the end of Thursday, but Northern Australia is still staying fine. For the most part, even though a few places are getting some rain, it's not a lot of rain, and in fact wind is going to be the primary factor with this passing front. Another bout of strong wind. For most, it won't be quite as strong as the severe weather and damaging winds from the weekend, but still looking at some really gusty conditions across South Australia and the southeast. This is Wednesday morning, Tuesday midnight, when we start to see those strongest winds, the areas of orange and red on this map building across the southeast. So it will be a windy day on Wednesday, but Thursday for most will probably be the windiest day as we start to get really strong winds across parts of Vic, parts of Tas, into New South Wales as well. It is certainly possible we could get some damaging wind warnings, particularly around the mountain ranges in southeastern Australia for Wednesday night and Thursday. That looks to be the spell of strongest winds, and then we'll see those winds just dropping down a couple of notches for Friday. Rainfall wise with this front, it's pretty typical standard winter fare. Nothing too exceptional or out of the ordinary here. Perhaps a slightly stronger spell of rain across the west coast, 30 to 50 millimetres there, and western Tasmania too, but they're pretty used to it at this time of year in that part of the country. Elsewhere, many places will get somewhere between about 5 and 15 millimetres of rain, which is not an awful lot for this time of the year. Temperature wise, we are expecting to see a warming trend through the first half of this week. Still some cold temperatures here on Tuesday morning. Some icy, frosty starts possible for southern Queensland, interior New South Wales, but the rest of the country a few degrees warmer on Tuesday morning than where you were on Monday morning and where you were in the weekend. And we'll really notice that warming coming through in the afternoons, with the daytime maximum temperatures pushing up across the country. In fact, nowhere on this map is under 15 degrees, and I don't think we've seen that for several weeks, as we are in the top half of the teens across most of southern Australia and still in the 20s across Australia's north. And it's a similar idea for Wednesday. Still some chilly, probably frosty areas on Wednesday morning around this region here, but the rest of the country is a fair bit more mild. Although with that cold front coming in, it gets a bit chilly around Perth for Wednesday morning. And then another fairly mild to warm day. Top half of the teens across eastern Australia. Many spots between 2 and 5 degrees above average for this time of year, from the far north down to Tasmania, although getting a little bit cooler in this part of the country too. To see what is in store for your local area, find your forecast at the Bureau website or app. Thanks very much for watching.